Let me know if you can hear us. Sean, you want to say something real quick?
Test, 1, 2.
Check.
We got a lot of stouts on draft right now.
check 1, 2. If you guys can hear us, give us a big old thumbs up, give us some love, give us a heart. Write it in the comment section. If you can't and there's too much ambient noise, let us know that as well, and we will relocate and we will start this this conversation over from the very beginning. But just 1 second, guys. We got a thumbs up on it.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Sean rocks. Well, shucks. Thank you.
Daryl knows. Daryl knows Sean rocks.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Oh, watch out. All right, so I'm sharing this on my Facebook page real quick, guys. I got to share it over to my page because we are currently on the bottle share page, and I want as many people to see this live video as possible because it's very exciting. We are here at Pontoon Brewing. We are broadcasting live with the man, with the myth, the living legend, Sean Ø'Keefe, in the flesh, right here next to us. Super distracted, but that's okay. I'll compliment him all day. So let me go ahead and share this to my page, guys. And hey, just in the event that you want to do it to, you want to share it to your page as well, go for it.
Yeah.
Super post.
Yeah. Getting all into the socials.
Get it on the socials, guys. How you guys doing? My name is Christopher Glenn. I am with Bottle Share. I am the founder and executive director, and you are tuned into a Saturday shout-out segment, and I am very excited to be joined here with my homeboy, Sean Ø'Keefe, at Pontoon on location. Today is what's today? Second, right? The second series?
Correct. Second Brownie Bites.
Second Brownie Bites series of the 4 that they're going to be doing. Now, Sean, do me a favor, and will you kind of describe why are we doing Brownie Bites versus Brownie Bash?
Yeah, so, unfortunately, we did have to cancel Brownie Bash. Brownie Bash is our celebration of our big Imperial sweet stout that's always barrel-aged now. Every year we do a blend, so this year is a blend of Batch 1, which was 28 months, Batch 2, which was 16 months, and Batch 3, which was 8 months. In a various amount of barrels. And so we had breweries from all over the country coming to Brownie Bash. We made the right decision shutting it down. We just didn't, we wanted to be safe with COVID. And it just,
it is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of stresses that go into trying to make it safe and just not being able to control people. We don't want to do that. We want everyone to have fun. And so we instead decided to break it up into 4 weekends. Each weekend we release multiple bottles of brownies. Last weekend we released the base, no adjuncts. This weekend we released the Mexican hot chocolate and the Reaper, which is very hot.
Dang it!
But so next weekend we're releasing s'mores and Neapolitan s'mores, and the weekend after that we're releasing Fat Elvis and Oreo peanut butter fudge ripple. And each weekend we have different collaborations on. I'm actually drinking one right now, which is our collaboration with cheers, man.
Cheers.
Ooh, I'm being brought beer. I always like that. So this is our collaboration with Leprechaun Meadery and Wild Leap. It's called Barrel Caskin. Yes, Barrel Caskin. So
spectacular.
Yeah, so super cool beer. We actually aged it in the vanilla mead barrel that Randall originally made a Legal Leopard in. We put in a gallon of honey, like fresh, real nice honey, rolled it into the barrel over weeks to get the honey to go into the staves, and then made the braggot, which is a combination of beer and mead.
Yes, I've done a braggot before.
Yes.
And it turned out amazing.
Yeah, braggots are super cool. A lot of honey character, which also contributes to the sweetness of the stout.
Absolutely.
And so, 3-way collab with us, Leprechauno Meadery, which if you haven't tried Leprechauno, absolutely amazing.
Are they still out of
Dry County?
Dry County. Right on.
Correct.
Yeah, they're still contracting out of Dry County, which is really cool. And Leprechauno is who we worked with
Yes.
when we did our bracket
The
as
bracket,
well.
correct.
Yeah,
Volume 6 of
yeah,
oh shoot, I'm gonna have to look it up now.
bottle share. That was
Bottle Share Volume 6.
Yeah, so
that's what it was.
that was before we actually started streamlining the bottle share volumes. So it's funny that you say that because only a few select people moving forward into the future are actually going to recognize like the real bottle share volume 6.
Correct.
The real bottle share volume 1.
Yes, and those are true beers that are made for the program.
100%.
Right.
And
so you had the beignet sour with
Yeah.
Urban South, which I drank last night. Straight up tasted like a beignet.
it tastes like a beignet. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you like a beignet, you're gonna
Yep.
like that beer. It's a sipper.
Yes,
It's not a sessionable beer. You don't pound
it's
it.
sweet.
Yep.
But
It's bready.
Yeah, it's very bready. Not very like cereal THP. So it's very bready. That is the
Yeah.
right term.
And you pick up on the confectioner sugar on
Yes,
the back end,
correct.
which is crazy. I mean, it's such a complicated
Yeah.
beer, but Alex, who actually
Love Alex.
Alex is the man. You are the dude. And just in case he's watching.
Yeah, Alex and Midge and Anna and the whole crew over at Urban South, super fantastic people.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite beers we've made to date has been with Urban South. That was Baby Maker.
Yeah, with the cake.
Yes, with the king
Yeah.
cake, a king cake stout. For our anniversary, we're gonna have a barrel aged king cake stout for our anniversary.
Sick.
So yeah,
With
Urban South.
Urban South. Awesome.
Yeah, barrel aged Baby Maker. It's been in the barrel for 9 months. So
Barrel aged baby maker.
yes,
I love it. Hey, okay, so guys, real quick, something I forgot to do. I forgot to drop the bottle share intro. So here we go. Give me one quick second. I'm going to hit you with that, and then we're going to be right back with Sean.
appreciate you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back. Hey, look, we really appreciate you guys being here. Once again, we are live from Pontoon Brewing for Series 2 of the Brownie Bite series. Originally Brownie Bash, but like Sean said, it's hard to control 700, 1,000 people. Nobody wants to try to control that many people in the first place. People don't like being told what to do. And so the socially responsible decision to make was to break up the Brownie Bash into 4 consecutive weekends. So instead of dealing with 1,000 people at once, we're dealing with 1,000 people over, a full month, right? I mean,
Correct.
It's pretty much is what you're saying. So it's been absolutely awesome. There's a great crowd in here tonight. I don't know if you guys can hear the ambient noise, but it's been awesome. It's been very steady. The outside is packed. The inside is packed. While being socially responsible, of course, and taking that into consideration. But this has been a great event so far.
Yeah, a lot of support on this. This is our baby. Our Brownie Bash. It's a GABF medal round. Got to the medal round last year. We're submitting this blend number 2 again,
which is phenomenal. I had that today for the first time.
Yeah.
It blew my, it's like batter.
It's
really
it's very layered. You get some good dark chocolate, some vanilla, some caramel, some dark fruit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's it's our baby, and so the beer itself always are at least 24 hours in a boil, so it's going to be a pretty thick beer. We still want it to be sessionable enough to to be able to enjoy. I don't like drinking pudding. So
there's a pork chop in every glass.
Yes. So yeah, fun beer, and the adjuncts are coming out over the next few weeks. So that's
cool.
Kind of getting into our groove, into what we are known for, and that's just kind of going crazy, and the Reaper Pepper that sold out really quickly last night. It's hot.
It is hot.
It is hot, but flavorful, very good, enjoyable, but hot.
So tell me more about that you said it sold out last night. When was it released?
So we do all of our releases Friday at 7 o'clock.
So yesterday was Friday.
Yes.
And you sold out.
Yeah, in about a minute.
In about a minute.
Yeah. So
what was the volume here?
So we made 3 barrels of each one of these brownies. So it's not like we're selling a 30-barrel batch in a minute. Although we did that for Smiggles.
Of course, I remember that.
Yeah, I love and hate that beer at the same time. But the brownies, it was about 400 bottles of each. So
in a minute.
Yeah, which we've got a hugely loyal fan base. I really appreciate it. But we also work hard to get that beer into other states, other areas. We have people that like to trade for it. We're really active with our collaborations. We like to go to festivals. We've been invited to a bunch. We had some really fun collaborations with some big name breweries down in Florida not too long ago. And the whole goal is to be able to get this brownie batter into the right hands. And just to keep growing it and also improving upon it. I want it to be better every year. So
let's talk about the beer is phenomenal. The brownie batter is great, and anything great needs to be laid on a proper foundation. So the foundation is there. Let's talk about Brownie Bash. Now I know last year's Brownie Bash was a massive success, and all it did was kind of open your eyes to the potential for what it can become as well. Talk to me a little bit about how you see Brownie Bash evolving and what you think it could eventually become.
Yeah, so well, first and foremost, our always future sponsor for Brownie Bash is going to be Bottle Share. We love the interaction with the community. We love the give back. Chris has got one of the coolest stories I've ever heard. It's sad and also extremely inspiring at the same time. And so it's something that we wanted to attach ourselves to. And so, the goal is to get the biggest, the baddest, the thickest stouts from across the country to come to Pontoon and to be able to showcase, what big stouts are all about.
Yeah.
And so, our list for this year was absolutely amazing. We had so many breweries from across the country that were, that were coming. We have even more that are scheduled for this year coming up. Hey, we can't come because of COVID. Count us in for next year, assuming the world hasn't ended by then. So we've actually got
fingers crossed, everybody.
Knock on all the wood. Fingers crossed. But we've got about 50 breweries signed on for next year, from all over the country, from as far as California to North Carolina.
That's awesome.
To Maine, to Texas. I mean, just all over the place. Some breweries that I'm new to and friends with, and old friends with, like my buddy over at Bramari, Gary. Definitely should do something with the Bottle Share.
Shout out, Gary.
Yeah. Jared up at Listerman, Alex over at Urban South. Yeah, just there's a lot of really awesome people that are involved with our collaborations and the future Brownie Bash. And so it was a bummer to obviously cancel this year, but next year's going to be amazing, and that's what we're looking forward to. And we're enjoying Brownie Bites in the meantime.
Exactly, and I love how it was changed from Brownie Bash to Brownie Bites.
Sprinkle it in.
How adorable. I absolutely loved it. It's a hit. Hey, guys, by the way, anybody that's watching right now, if you have any questions that you would like to directly ask Sean while we're live and have him respond and answer, you go right ahead, leave it in the comment section. Also, give us a share, give us a like, give us a shout out, give us a love. We greatly appreciate all the interaction, all of the engagement that you guys just afford us all the time, every time we're here. I'm so thankful. So here's some breaking news right now. I don't know how many of you guys knew about this, but the Pontoon had released a beer called Belches.
Oh.
Belches. And the can art was very similar to something that you might have seen when you were growing up. All right. I won't. Can I drop the name? I probably shouldn't.
It's a well-known brand that's similar to Belch's, so I'll let you read in between the lines.
Yeah, it's Belch's, but it starts with a W. So, with that being said, they released this beer. This is it right now?
Yes.
We changed the name.
So this is the super fruited version of it. It is a fruit snack gummy inspired sour. We boiled some fruit snacks, some generic fruit snacks.
Generic,
Super generic, not generic. Any particular brand. So we did the fruit snacks as well as all the fruits that are in listed on this very generic label. A
very generic label.
Yeah, very generic label.
One that you wouldn't recognize.
Yes, no recognition at all. We definitely didn't receive a cease and desist on it.
Are you going to frame that cease and desist that you don't have?
Yes, if we had one, it will be framed. If we had one.
So, with that being said, be careful with your can art. Be careful with your advertisements and marketing, or a massive international conglomerate of a brand is going to come through and try to shut you down. But guess what? It's not going to stop this guy from making the most delicious beer I've ever had in my entire life. I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, hey, everyone's got their opinions, but I'll take that one all day long.
All day long. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and close this up. Are you good? Is there anything else you want to share, or you want to talk about what's dropping today?
Yes.
And then what's dropping the remainder of the series?
Yeah. So today we have if anybody doesn't know about if everyone doesn't know about what this year's brownie batter is about, so it's a 28-month batch 1 that was in a Heaven Hill barrel. In batch 2, we had a Caribbean rum in a Heaven Hill barrel. In batch 2, and that was 16 months. And then we had 5 other barrels from batch 1, were 8 months, that comprised of Weller Full Proof, apple brandy, maple rum, maple bourbon, and a VSOP cognac barrel.
Damn.
So we took all those, blended them together, and that is the base of base 2 or blend number 2,
which is phenomenal, dude.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
We are really proud. Our blend number 1, it's currently the highest rated beer in the last 4 years on Beer Connoisseur. Like I said, made the medal round at GABF last year. It's very true to style, very decadent, but also it's still balanced. A lot of barrel character, a lot of dark chocolate, vanilla, caramel, some dark fruit in there, which I like, adds some complexity.
Yeah.
My inspiration actually came from one of our buddies here in Atlanta, Orpheus, who we actually brewed a collaboration on Monday. So it's sitting in the tank right now. Huge stout, huge stout. I mean, the biggest one we've ever done.
Sick.
So got that inspiration of these big, incredibly layered and decadent stouts, and then, like I said, we'll do adjuncted versions. So this weekend we have the Mexican hot chocolate, which is arbol, guajillo, ancho peppers, Mexican vanilla, Honduran cocoa nibs, and cinnamon, cassia bark. So, very, spicy, but not like too much.
Yeah.
So, very balanced, a lot of chocolate, good amount of vanilla, good pepper on the back end. But then we took it up a notch by putting in these super primo Carolina Reaper peppers, and it's hot. We get questions about the price of the bottle. Well, these Carolina Reapers were not cheap. In addition, we added more cinnamon and vanilla to the Reaper one.
That's interesting that you say that, because I've noticed it almost seems as if people think that beer across the board costs the same to make, no matter what brand or style or genre or whatever it is. And people don't quite understand that, a lot of love goes into a lot of these beers, and a lot of the ingredients that you use on different beers are not the same amount as ingredients that you're being charged for, your other beers.
Correct.
And so the price is reflective,
yes,
of what it costs you to produce that product.
Correct. So brownie bash, for example, or brownie batter, we sit on these barrels for years.
Yeah.
28 months, so a little over 2 years. So there's a lot of labor of love that goes into that. We've had to dump some barrels out that just didn't hit our quality standards. And so what we're left with, plus all the adjuncted ones have 2 pounds of vanilla per barrel in it. So
That's expensive, man.
it's about $700 in just vanilla.
Yeah.
So the idea is still to be balanced. We want these to be the profile that is explained, but we also still want the base beer to be there. We very much care about the base beer. I think there's a misnomer, misconnotation of Pontoon that we just like throwing adjuncts and everything. I care more about the base beer than anything else, but if we're going to do an adjuncted beer, we're going to do it right.
Yeah, the base has got to be there, obviously.
Got to be there.
Shannon says, I spy a wild Tom. He's in the wild. He's running around here somewhere, this guy.
Tom.
Hey, by the way, Shannon, where are you? When are you getting here? When's the rest of the crew getting here? I want to hang out with y'all. So, okay, so let's see. I think I had one more question. Oh, yeah. So what's dropping for the next 2 weeks? Because we've got 2 weeks left in the Brownie Bites series.
Correct.
What do we have to look forward to?
So next week, we've got our barrel-aged s'mores. There's some s'mores in this house. Be on the lookout for a TikTok before TikTok is canceled. So Honduran cocoa nibs, real marshmallow, Tahitian vanilla, real graham cracker, and Bones S'mores coffee.
Damn.
So that's the s'mores, and then we're doing a Neapolitan s'mores, which is the s'mores with strawberry puree in it. So it's a.
And that's next week.
Correct. And that has more vanilla and more chocolate in it.
Damn. All right, how about the following?
So following week is...
Which is the 3rd, October 3rd. So, I don't mean to interrupt
No.
you. October 3rd, we're going to be back here for the final edition of the Brownie Bites series. And I cannot wait to hear what beer is going to be dropped because just like you, I'm hearing this for the first time.
So, this is probably my most favorite combination. So the last weekend's going to be a Fat Elvis, which is banana, chocolate, peanut butter, marshmallow. It's got Tahitian vanilla to kind of bolster the marshmallow. So we've got the Fat Elvis, and then we also have the Oreo peanut butter fudgy ripple, which is Oreo peanut butter, Honduran cocoa nibs, and the vanilla. So marshmallow. So
marshmallow. So I'm thanking my lucky stars right now that I'm going to be here on that.
Yeah, that one's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a banger, bro.
And whatever beers make it don't kick from the week before, get put on the next weekend. So we'll probably have quite a few. It'll probably be all stouts on that weekend.
Awesome.
Also, Snoz 5 is releasing in the next 2 weeks. It's probably going to release on the 3rd.
You guys heard it here. Is this the first time?
Yeah, it hasn't. Shannon's going to be mad at me.
Guys, Snoz is releasing soon. Snoz which? 5?
Snoz Volume 5.
Snoz Volume 5.
It's a tropical Snoz. It's a black currant, Andean blackberry, mango, passion fruit, and guava.
Wow.
Yeah. So
all of you Snoz fans out there, share this right now with as many people as you possibly can. The news is out. It's out of the bag. Breaking news right here. Bottle shares, Saturday shout out. Breaking news. It's like I'm like the new TMZ for the. This just in. That's so awesome. Well, hey man, let me see here.
We're secret. Shannon, I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
That's so freaking awesome. Too good. Guys, so here's the deal. First off, I'm gonna set this in front right here. We are taking donations here at Pontoon. Just in the event that you feel like you're getting a little wild and crazy squirrely and you want to push pause on this video and then take a screenshot of that and you put your phone up to that right there. We are taking donations today here at Pontoon Brewing.
Pontoon's also a portion of proceeds for every single Brownie Bite. So all 4 weekends is going to the bottle share. And we've got more in store as the time goes on, because it's one of our favorite charities to work with. Like I said, if you have not heard Chris's story, sit him down, grab a beer, be prepared to bring a box of tissues, but also be prepared to be inspired. We're brothers in brain trauma.
Yes, yes, we are.
And I had an accident when I was skiing when I was 13. I have a permanent short-term memory loss. But my story is nothing compared to what Chris went through, and it seriously inspires me to see him grow and build this brand and help so many people.
Thank you,
so many people. So we're behind them 100%. Like I said, they will always be the sponsor for Brownie Bash. Always. As long as Brownie Bash happens, they're there.
Guys, I can't end it on a higher note. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Series 2 of Brownie Bites. We've got next weekend. We've got the following weekend. Sean just released all the information on the beers that will be released that weekend. He also gave you a sneak peek into Snozberries Volume 5, which is going to be dropping here very soon. I think what you said, October
3rd.
October 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! I'm sure you made a lot of people very happy here. If you're watching back, make sure to freeze frame that QR code. Toss in $1, toss in $5, anything that you can directly assist and helps people, workers, and families within need within our craft beverage industry. And as you know, today, with the pandemic going on, that's been going on for a very long time now, there's a lot of people out there that need help. But the most beautiful thing is that there's a lot more people out there helping right now as well. And so we're all coming together and we're doing really beautiful things. Me being here is one of them. Sean did not have to invite me to this. He doesn't have to involve us in this.
We're going to anyway, though.
But that's the thing. And so I'm so very thankful of working with people such as yourself. Well, in the midst of a pandemic, when you yourself might be struggling, you're putting others before you and still giving back to the cause, right? Because it's a community. There's so much camaraderie here.
We're all about community. I know that sounds like a kitschy BS thing, but the community is what kept us afloat. And who else would we give back to? That's why we opened up the brewery. We wanted to be a neighborhood brewery. We kind of grew a little bit larger than we expected, but
a little quicker.
Yeah. Location number 2 is coming out next year, so fall of next year. So
I'm gonna keep interviewing this guy because he's dropping bombs.
Yeah,
baby.
I know. I'm gonna get in so much trouble right now, but it's worth it. But no, seriously, community is what the craft beer community is all about.
Yep.
There's a reason it's called the craft beer community, and we just love what the bottle share has to do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. We're here to fill a void. Cheers, guys. I'm gonna lower my mask. I'm gonna have a drink right now.
It's bad luck not to drink after cheers.
Spoken like a true Irishman. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, acquaintances and strangers alike, my name is Christopher Glenn. I am with Bottle Share, and we brew hope. Thank you so very much for tuning in today to today's Saturday Shoutout. Again, we're here at Pontoon Brewing, having an absolute blast. Sean Ø'Keefe is the man. Check out for Snoz Volume 5 dropping October 3rd. Look for the second location coming out next year. Come back for Brownie Bites Series 3 and 4 happening in the next 2 weekends. The 4th and final weekend, we will also be here. We're probably going to be live streaming them then as well because it's just too much fun.
Absolutely.
Brother, man, thank you so much for your time, dude. I greatly appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out here.
Nothing
we'll
but
see
love.
y'all out next.